Yo, 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 what's going on with everybody? It's your boy, ConcisetheBarber. We're back with another Sunday Night Live. It is that time, y'all. Let's go ahead and let's dive into some stuff. Let's talk about a few things. And I am going to do it, just a little bit different, but not really. We're going to, add some new stuff to it. So hopefully you guys will like this part of it. So shout out where you're from, man. Let everybody know where you're at, where you're coming in, tuning in at. And we can go ahead and get started with what I have for y'all tonight. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun, but also still be informative on what is going on in this year. Hopefully, you guys had a great week. Every day is just a blessing. Just being in this industry and the fact that we are able to service people every day, no matter what day it is, it's just a blessing in itself. If you're fully booked or even if you're not fully booked and you're still working on that, man, it's still a blessing that we still try to take out the opportunity to service our community through haircut and other services that we do in the hair industry. So that's just definitely dope. But if you are in here, to shout out where you're from, so we will all know where you are tuning in at out there. I definitely think that's a dope part about barbers is that we come from everywhere, man. Barbers everywhere. We make sure that we take care of our clients, take care of ourselves. So shout out to y'all for continuing to be on here, man. It's definitely an honor. It definitely is an honor. But I want to jump right into this, and I do want to talk about some things. So let's go ahead and let's go right in. Right, what's your biggest challenge in barbering right now? Celeste, hello, how you doing? Hope all is well. Still sending that out. It's just been crazy, so no worries. It's still coming. But Jason, what's up? J Merck, North Providence, Rhode Island. That's what's up, man. I don't know anybody in Rhode Island. I don't have a family member. I don't know nobody in Rhode Island. I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. But I heard it's dope out there. It's cold. I'll go there in the summertime if y'all have one for real, for real. But I heard it's dope out there. Um, but yeah, here's the question. Here's the question. What's your biggest challenge in barbering right now? We're in 2025. We just started out the year. Everybody's at different levels in their career. So I'm curious what is what's the next step for you to level up that you feel like is a challenge? What's your biggest challenge, y'all? I would love to hear it. It doesn't have to be barbering, it could be just in the hair industry, period. And we getting more people tuning in. Let me Okay, that's just gonna be loud for no reason. Okay. What up from Colfax? Hopefully I said that right, Louisiana. What's going on? Playboy Cuts, what's going on with you? That's an interesting name as well. Y'all be having some names, yo. Y'all be having some names. But I'm waiting on y'all. I'm waiting on y'all. I'm gonna hit up IG for a second and then I'm gonna get off of here because I like to just keep it real. Tuned in, focus in on y'all. So what's your biggest challenge, y'all? Come on, let's 2025 is the year where we definitely gonna have to speak up. We have to be honest. We have to look ourselves to the mirror and say, you know what? It's either your marketing, your clientele, it could be personal growth, personal goals, it could be spiritual goals. Like what is your biggest challenge in barbering right now? And all that stuff still impacts what you do on a daily basis. If you don't think so, it really does. So for us to get to the next part, we need some answers. Mr. Williams, how you doing? She's love, how you doing? So what's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest challenge right now? Is it support? Is it the area? What is it? Anybody. It's okay. I don't know how to give a fade. Well, that's a challenge. That means you have to work on your foundation. Biggest challenge. So your challenge is that you're trying to have 85 to 100 clients a week. That's what you're aiming for. So let me ask you this. I'm a numbers person. So when it comes to stuff like this, when we're talking numbers, let me get this bigger too. 85 to 100 peeps a week. How many clients are you willing to take a day? Depending on your hours, right? I wish I had a pen and paper because so you need more than 10 clients a day. How many hours are you working? Like that's like let's break it down. 20 to 25. Okay, so look, I knew I Des, get on. What are you doing on here? Um, so this is if Jason, if you don't mind this part, ready? If you don't mind this, I'm gonna give everybody opportunity to go live with me tonight. I'm gonna try to give a lot of people enough opportunity. First thing you need to do though is just to email me. Uh and just email me CTB and I will send you the link to go live. We can talk about some things because I definitely feel like sometimes that type of help is like the best type of help. But 85 to 100 clients a week, that is a healthy task. Um, your marketing has to be superb, and your your client retention has to be superb. Your haircuts got to be up there. So it's definitely possible, but we could talk about it more. Whoever is willing to do this, let's do it. Support is huge. Yes, it is. Support is very huge. Now, the type of support though is the like where are we trying to get our support from? You get what I'm saying? So if we are a business, what kind of support are we trying to get in our business? We got to get support from local, local other business owners. We need that type of support. You need community support. You need, like really get into the community. You got schools, uh, you got high schools, middle schools, you got events all that happen all the time. You got colleges nearby. Um, you got the city council. You got, I mean, there's so many things that we can really tune in when it comes to support, but we just have to be careful what kind of support we're really looking for. Fatal, what up? What's going on? Growing my social media. I've never been into social media much. I understand that. I understand that. That is real. I get that. And honestly, there's a lot of people doing um some help in social media growth. I know I'm in a foundation, six-figure barbering foundation with Tomb 45. That definitely is a good online academy to rock with. But that's me. Social media is one of those things, but also if you don't want to go that route and you're somebody that you really need to be coached, right? And this might sound crazy, but I'm going to say it. If you really want to be coached, matter of fact, we're just going to go ahead and go there, okay? We're just going to go ahead and go there. I know a coach for you, and it's funny because y'all gonna be like, "What?" Like, yeah, I know a coach. Um, so it is someone called Neek Lynn. She is a social media coach, strategist, all that jazz. She can do it all, and y'all gonna laugh, whatever, whatever. I don't care. But yes, she is my wife. Okay, she is my wife, and she has honestly, she still has a few one-on-one clients that she does literally majority of their social media. I mean, she has packages where she can do all your social media, but she does the whole social media. So this is the wife. Let me go ahead and give her a shout out. And I'm serious. I'm not playing with y'all. I won't give y'all nothing that I don't think that will work. But she does have a braider to boss coaching program. So she does it for braiders. Mainly she does it for braiders. But if somebody's really serious about, doing this, then she, she can send you a package and she can help you with content. Now, she got over about 100,000 subscribers. I think she hit the 100,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. She has a few more, about 16 or 18K on Instagram. So that's just a, you know, 1-2. That's just a 1-2. So if y'all serious about that, but if y'all want to go live, let's go live. We could definitely talk about some things. I feel all alone in this industry. I know it. I mean, you know what? I've been there. I've been. You know why I felt alone? I'll be honest with you, is because of my how can I say this? Not my characteristics, not my personality, but just my morals and my values. I feel alone because I feel like I'm a lone wolf in some things because, you know, and I know people say, you know, I'm not trying to judge nobody. I'm just talking about me. Like uh godly man first, everything else after that. And my beliefs, how I move is so throwback 1800 centuries, I guess y'all want to call it. You know, I'm not always with everything. I'm not always hit with everything. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. Like, I don't do none of that stuff, man. Like, so I'm an old soul, I guess you want to call it. But sometimes I feel like I was alone in this industry because I feel like this whole industry was nothing but everything else other than what this, you know, there was everything else but what I am, to be honest. So I understand that. Biggest challenge is getting my cut time down to 20 minutes. Now that is a challenge. It's a healthy challenge though. That's something you can always continue to strive for. But I tell you what, Fatal, this is what happens. You ready? This is what I noticed. Now I did a 5 minute haircut challenge. I did a I did a 10-minute haircut and beard challenge. The more and more you learn how to cut faster, and once you get there, I actually went the opposite way. It's like, I know I can do it. All right, now let me go ahead and really rock the haircut and let me service my clients in a way that they need to be served. And I know I can get your haircut done in 20 minutes. There's other services that I would like to offer you. Well, let's go ahead and get you a facial and let me wash your hair. You know, let me do a whole hot towel. I can still get all that done under an hour. You know, it's more money. So it's interesting. It's interesting, you know. 20 to 25. Okay. I've been in the business for about 27 years. I'm at I'm at about 80 people a week now, still trying to get better. Usually doing 20 minutes haircuts. Yo, that is amazing that that is your, like, you're striving for that. Some people, I honestly would say that since they've been cutting for 27 years, doing 80 people, they probably want to scale back. But the fact that you're still want to, like, get, you know, better, that says, I mean, it seems like you take care of yourself. So that's dope, man. I'm glad that you still got goals and you still want to accomplish things. CTB and the crew. What's going on, Neil? I just don't even know what support. Nothing has gone according to plan since I got into this industry. It's not all what I expected. I'm struggling to recalibrate. I understand that. I understand that. Have you been to any shows? Have you networked? Have you been to any shows at all? Kid be concise in the chat. What's going on? So let me go ahead and check my email. Let me see if anybody was brave enough to go live. Let's see. I don't see a knitter. I don't see a knitter, not a nobody. Let me refresh. Okay. I want to get into arts and entertainment industry, but I'm new, selective, not desperate, not with the goofy industry. I understand that. Yeah, I mean it's 2025. It's kind of interesting now. Like, it's you know, you gotta be real selective on where you put your energy into. You know, I'm the same way. So look, y'all, we never do this. We never do this. Y'all don't wanna y'all don't wanna go live unless y'all, like, I know when people like about to go live and I'm about to go live with them, I used to like scream around, hurry up and try to get myself together and stuff like that. If you're doing that, okay, that's one thing. But none of y'all want to go live at all. You don't want to. We could talk about some things, figure some things out. Y'all, none of y'all want to do that. Y'all sure? I'm just offering. I'm trying to see if this is something that's y'all. Yeah, that's that y'all want to have. I don't know why this stuff is stutter so strong, but this is the question. This is the question. What's your biggest challenge in barbering right now, or in the industry? What's the challenge? I know one that uh, a lot of us have, but probably won't admit to. Um, but I'm trying to leave the door open. And if you did send an email, just say sent, and I'll check my other folders because it could be in my spam. I don't know. I'll wait until somebody says sent, and then I'll check my email. I'm antisocial. Got you. 20 minutes fatal. That's tough, and it looked good. Well, tough for me. I'm antisocial. You know what though? See, being in the hair industry, you have like the less you become more antisocial in a sense. Well, no, you just become selective on who you comfortable around. Honestly, I have a statement for companies to sponsor schools. Well, that's dope. That's real dope. That's what's up, Campo. I had to come off IG to come here. Yeah, do they have to be a barber? I'm good. I'm a what? I'm a good speaker, motivational person. That's true. My biggest challenge is getting clients. I've been cutting HBY. If I don't know what that means. Learning off of YouTube videos and practicing self cuts and on my stepson. I try to promote myself out on Instagram, but no luck on clients. Okay. Daniel, are you willing to go live? If you're willing to go live, we can talk real quick. I can ask you a few questions because I really feel like it might be able to help. Um, Def not trend. What's going on? So, if you want to go live, let me know when you sent this. Send me an email saying CTB live. Come on here and say sent, and we'll talk about it. But it's so funny because I already knew some of the stuff that y'all was going to say. Because look at the next slide, right? Some of us are struggling with marketing. Some of us are struggling with clientele, all of this stuff, right? And these are some of the marketing tools that I use. These are, some people will say, the most foundational ones that as a barber or stylist, whatever like that, that we use. Marketing tools, ChatGPT easily is like, to me, it's a must. It's a must to learn how to figure it out. I'm not a guru. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a guru. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the more and more you learn about it, it really can help you and your business. It's a very important AI tool today. So is Claude AI. Claude, I honestly been using Claude more just for marketing. Chat GPT, you can use that thing for almost everything in a sense, right? But like as a marketing tool to ask Claude how to boost your marketing, uh your systems, even to our next to the next level, Claude is it. You give Claude everything that you do, who you are, where you're at, how many what clientele you have, what you're seeking for, and Claude will give you some amazing ideas. And trust me, I know because I have a whole notebook, I have a whole page in my notebook due to Claude and some of the things I'm going to implement in my shop. And also Opus Clip. Opus Clip is just one of those things that if you need some content quick, Opus Clip is it. Like I'm recording on this camera. I got my Osmo pocket over here. And most likely this is going to be going straight into Opus Clip and it's going to break down some content for me. So a lot of us are doing a lot of us are probably already doing some of this stuff already, right? But as Daniel said, he's been learning off of YouTube, practicing self cuts on and also on the stepson. He's been promoting himself on Instagram. So here's one thing that I notice as stylists, barbers, and all that jazz. I gotta be real with y'all. It's the action behind the knowledge. It's the action, y'all. Let's like if we had to be real honest with ourselves, and me included, it's the action is the reason why our business is not growing the way it needs to grow. We gain all this information, but then we don't apply it. It's a tough one. And we had to be real with that. We hold on, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. We have everything that we need at our fingertips, but it's the application. So I definitely want to help somebody with learning how to apply things because it's one of those things. Just sent the email. Let's go collab. All right, cool, cool. Now, what I'm saying is, it's just like this. There's certain things around the house you needed to get done, but you didn't get it done, right? But you need to get it done, but you didn't get it done. So knowing something and doing something at the same, it ain't the same thing. So we have to learn, especially in this industry, especially as uh like like I don't know, sometimes I feel like since we think that we're barbers or stylists, whatever like that, and it's like, oh, people are gonna automatically just run to us. Oh, all right, I'm gonna post something online, then they'll come. It don't always be like that. Sometimes I understand Celeste says she's antisocial. Sometimes you might have to meet with a person, but let me go. Let me check my email. Somebody said they came on. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna send you a link. I just sent the link, and I'll know once you got it because you'll pop up at the bottom. So I appreciate you hopping on, Jason. I'm so selective. I learned such a variety of skills just so I can choose to only have clients I like and not have to worry about not knowing how to do what they want. That's real. That's real. See, but so let's see that's the next level of learning the foundations. Once you know how to do that, you perfected it, and then you started to figure out where you really wanted to be. Then you start selecting your own clients. That's to the next level. There's people out here still just trying to grow their clientele, period, before they even choose their clientele. It's like, let me get 100 people in the room, and then once I got them in the room, let me figure out which ones I really rock with. Okay, I rock with 60 of them. Okay, because the other 40, I don't need that. So let me go ahead and get 60 of them, and then let me learn how to market to a new 40 of the people that I really rock with. You get what I'm saying? Like there is a strategy to that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I seen that. Concise put yeah, I'm waiting on them to come in now. Okay, so I get real goofy with people if I don't like them. All of a sudden I don't have any appointments available to book a future appointment. I get real goofy with people if I don't like them. All of a sudden, I don't have any appointments available to book a future appointment. Oh, that's crazy. I will go lie, but this game is good. Des, ain't nobody worrying about. I understand the game is on, but come on, Des. You put me on to them Onyx trimmers. Respect, respect. I'm glad that you like them. I'm glad that you like them. A lot of people, listen. This is the best way I could say it. I'm a person I like going to the movies, right? And when a movie come out, your friends, your family, anybody that you speak with, and like, yo, did you go see that movie? And they was like, yeah, it was trash, right? But you still want to see that movie, and then you go see it and you like the movie. Guess what, y'all? That's exactly how it is when it comes to clippers and trimmers. I'm gonna say a trimmer is dumb nice. Somebody's gonna say it's trash, and we could be both right. That's the thing about we have to understand as barbers is that the perspective. Now, if you like the information that I give that makes you decide whether you like a clipper or a trimmer or not, great. That means you rock with how I move when it comes to my videos. Now, you might like rock with somebody else that moves a different way with their videos, and they say that that same trimmer is trash, and you can agree with them. Either way, you got to find your tribe. You got to find who you rock with, and it's okay. So, Superior Lamp, you like the Onyx trimmers. I like them, and there's somebody out there that does not like them at all, and that's okay. You get what I'm saying? So, definitely glad that you like them though. I go loud, but I don't know anything about being a barber. You good? You good? And Jason, I'm just waiting on you. But yeah, I don't know if y'all seen this or not. If you guys need to screenshot this, you guys can. Um, some of the marketing tools that I use basically on an everyday basis is these three. Um, if I was y'all, of course, there's more. A lot of people use what's that? CapCut. Um, that's another one. Other than Opus Clip, nothing wrong with that one. It's just these are the ones that I use to what I do. Um, Another thing I was gonna say, I'm gonna add this back up real quick so y'all can just see it. If y'all have never, let me see, let me go here. If y'all have never done this to gain clientele, I don't care how if you got 5 clients, then get each and every last one of them to do this for you. Client testimonials is definitely a dope thing. It's definitely one of those things that you might want to look into. See if your clients are able to do it. Set up a little spot in your barbershop or wherever you're at. Ask them if they're willing to do a client testimonial real quick. Let them know how they feel about your location. Uh, what do you like about it? How do you like their hair? All of that jazz. you know, record that content and post it or share that with them, or they can share a story with you. Like, I think a lot of times what we don't do or realize is like, I know me, I could be cutting hair, boom, 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 boom. Now I see my clients, I can go outside, I could check the mail. My clients are still in the car checking their haircuts out, right? They making videos, ha ha ha. But bro, tag me. Tag me. As long as there ain't no vulgarity in it, no crazy music, no none of that, and you ain't cursing and you just talking about your haircut, bro, tag me. Just tag me. You know what I mean? And it could be shared to my story. These are some other things that you can do to boost your clientele. Having client testimonials. I definitely feel like this is a good way to operate as well. I'm still waiting on Jason. Let me see. Jason probably looking for a nice suit to wear. Okay. CapCut, Streamlabs, and OBS is my top ones. Yeah, OBS is good, Streamlabs, and so is CapCut. Can't go wrong with that. I don't use OBS as much. I used to. I used to use DaVinci Code. I do use Final Cut Pro majority for everything, that I'm editing other than uh Opus Clip. Like, I will actually put stuff in Final Cut Pro and then put it in the Opus Clip just because this is something I do. These tools for someone like me who is new in the shop and just living off a few. These tools. Are you saying what tools? Like me, a new shop just living off a few walk-ins. Got you. I do Da Vinci, but it's confusing. Yeah, it depends where your background starts from. It is I kind of started with Da Vinci. I started with that and Power Director. And then from Da Vinci, I went to OBS. Then OBS, I said, I'm tired of the both of them. Let me go ahead and just pay this $300 for life for Final Cut Pro, and that is it. And I still use Power Director on my phone. Like people sleep on this app, but I honestly I think I talk about this all the time. Um, it is I'm gonna see if I can hold it. Okay, it ain't gonna do it, but this is what it is. It's called Power Director, and I have made some. You can make YouTube videos. I made a project. Like I made this project. So I did this right, and then I put this into Opus Clip. So Opus Clip can do the text. So this is all Power Director. It's dope. It's simple and it's easy. But anybody else that wants to go live, let me see what happened. Let me see what happened with Jason. Yep, any kind of video. It doesn't matter. Okay, we got Jason in. We got Jason. All right, I'm gonna get you in a second. Any type of video, yeah, any type of video. It could be 9x16 or the other one. I forget. All right, so Jason, I'm about to add you in. Go. Hello, sir.
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Good, man. I've been a fan for a while. I've been watching a lot of your stuff, and figured I'd just join in, see what's going on.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. So you're the guy that has 80 clients a week.
Yes.
And you want to get to 100
more.
You want 20 more.
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's hard. I've been doing this for about 27, 28 years.
Uh-huh.
And, I'm always trying to get better.
I respect that. Now, there are some people on here that probably want to know, how did you get to 80 clients?
Well, when I started off, I basically started off probably around 1997, 1998. So I've been doing it that long.
Okay.
I actually went to cosmetology school first because back then, the only barber school that was around me, I actually live in North Providence, Rhode Island, and in New England, the only barber school that around me was in Boston at the time. And I didn't want to commute. So I just went to cosmetology school, figured just to get the background for everything. And I just ended up barbering, and fades in my area at that time were just starting to get really huge, and I just started off at a busy shop, and the way I was trained was 15-20 minute haircuts, really quick, and not that we don't give out quality work, but that's just the way we were trained. So I've done 30, 35, 40 heads in like a day before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's exhausting, but that's the way I cut. I usually work about 4 days a week, try to do about 20 to 22 heads a day.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. So it sounds like you want to keep your days. We're not adding another day. We're just you got to a place where it's like, you know what, 4 days.
Right. Yeah, 4 days is perfect. I usually do Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And but a little more money never hurts,
Right. No, that's real. So let me ask you this. Has there anything that you have done like in the community? Like how can I say this? Like, did you do anything when it came to the schools, the colleges in the area? Did the shop do anything? Like, what was your experience like, honestly, being a barber at that time? Because you wasn't the owner, I'm assuming, right?
Right. No, I wasn't the owner. I honestly still don't even own my own shop now. I just still rent, I just still rent space. To me, it's much easier. And, like I said, I've had clients for years and years. So it's a lot easier for me,
No, I made a statement like that not so long ago that, being a barber is a lot easier than being a barber and an owner.
Exactly. Yeah. People don't realize that when you own your own business and, if you own your own shop and you have different types of people working for you, you have a lot of responsibility. Like you have to be there. You have to know what's going on in that shop. You're responsible for a lot. And I'm just the type of person that I want to cut hair. I want to have a good time. I want to converse with my clients. I want to clean up and I want to go home. That's it.
Gotcha. So you're not. How are you on social media? Do you feel like you even have time
I
for it? Or?
really don't do a lot of advertising on social media. I'm just like I said, I've been in this game a long time, and I just like to listen to like the younger kids. I like to listen to their point of views. I'm really down with like the new equipment that's out. I'm like a clipper junkie, so I'm always watching clipper reviews and things like that. Like when I first started off, like you have to remember, like the only things that are on our station was like a Osta 76,
Mhm.
old Andis Master, and like an Andis T outliner. That's all we used.
That's it.
You know.
Everybody had a 76 back in that day.
That's it. But now, with all these companies that are coming out with these cordless clippers, it's to work. It's like fun again. It's basically
Mhm.
fun to like cut hair again. So the past, 5 or 6 years, I feel like I'm reborn again. With
Oh,
all this
wow.
new
That's
stuff, and
cool.
it's like really cool.
So you want 20 more clients, you work 4 days, so that's 5 extra clients a day.
Right. And like I said, I mean I know all of like the younger guys out today. I mean, I get it, everybody's into social media, but in like my opinion, there is no better form of advertisement than word of mouth. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I was
Word of
honestly
mouth.
gonna say that, like, have you gotten
Right.
to all the family members? Like
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, we still in our shop right now. We don't really do too many walk-ins. It's all appointments because there's about 4 guys in my shop. We've all been doing it over 15, 20 years, so we're all pretty much packed. But like if walk-ins come in, we will try to get them in. But I just came to the conclusion this year. I'm like, you know what? I just want to try to get a little busier. See if I can reach like that 100 head mark a week. It's
Mhm.
tough, but I think I can do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you something that I've done.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not at 80, but this is something that I've done because, like you, respectfully, I am selective on who I like to cut, in a sense, to
Right.
be honest. So what I did is this. There's this coach. He's a football coach at this college. He comes in like almost every 2 weeks, if not a little bit sooner than that. They got to stay nice and clean.
Right.
And he's actually a recruiter, like not just for he helps with other sports as well. I said, "Look, man, I'm gonna give you something. You got the golden ticket." He was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm gonna give you 2 people. I want you to bring 2 people to me. It's going to be on me, but you got to know that they care much about your hair as how you care about your haircut. That's how they care about theirs as well."
Right. Right.
And I did that with him, and it worked.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of different ways to go about it. That's for sure.
Right.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I just like, I mean, if you cut 20 something people, there got to be one person that you can trust that's going to bring you somebody that's going to want to sit in your chair. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
going to
absolutely.
pay
That's probably, like I said, that's probably how I've gotten, 80% of my clients
80%.
just
Right.
from,
Already.
another person looking at like one of my clients' haircut that I did, and someone asked, "Oh, it's a cool haircut. Who did it?" And
Mhm.
that's a lot how you get your. I mean, that's how it works for me over the years. I know it. So social media now huge with all the young kids, but I
Mhm.
don't think young people really understand today that word of mouth is powerful. You know,
It is. And I think, I mean, me personally, I've gotten a lot of referrals.
right?
Like where I'm at, a lot of referrals.
Hmm.
Even though I do social media and people see my haircuts, honestly, people only go to my social media just to see the validation of the referral.
Right, right,
Honestly, they was like, "Yeah, such told me about it, so I'll just check your page out." But I was like, "Yeah, I knew I should come."
right. Yeah,
So it's not even the social media part first; it's actually second.
yeah. Even
Yeah.
like people who try to ask for my advice today. I mean, they'll be like, how did you get all these clients? And I'm like, carry cards around with you. You get involved and engage in conversations with people, and
Mhm.
hand out cards, and you'd be surprised like how many people you can reach just by conversation without social media.
Yeah, but so I don't know if you heard me when I said this, but a lot of us, we have a knowledge, right?
Right.
Like what we are saying right now, a lot of us can really implement it and do it and apply it. But that's the problem. Let just being real is that they're not applying it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like definitely work. I think a lot of young kids today, like, if they're getting out of barber school or whatever they're doing, they just want to get out of school, and they just think that they're going to do, like 15, 20 heads a day. And that's not how it works.
Right.
You put in your time, you gotta stay at the shop late. You got to get in early. You got to form relationships with people. It just doesn't happen overnight. It takes years. And even me, like I said, I've been, I'm going to be 49 years old. I've been doing it since I was 2 years out of high school. And,
Wow.
and I still love cutting hair. And like I said, I just love listening to all like the younger guys talk and
Mhm.
give people advice like that. But I've been a fan for yours for a while. I think like your Clipper reviews are great. I think you're really honest, you're transparent, and you don't find a lot of that on social media today. A lot of these guys, they're working for one company and they're biased. But I've always been a huge fan of like what you're doing, and I just think you do a really great job.
I appreciate that, Jason. I really do, man. Hold on. I gotta put that in there, man, because it's not easy.
It's not. No, it takes a lot of work, and
It's
people don't
just not
realize
easy.
it takes a lot of work and a lot of time.
It does. And to stand firm on things, you gotta know what that means.
Right.
And I'm okay with that though, because I know who I am. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I do appreciate that, Jason. 80 to 100. He wants to go to 100, y'all. Let's really. I want you to come back on within like the next 2 weeks. I want to see how many more clients you got
Yeah,
within
definitely, man.
those days.
Like I said, I know I'm an old man, but I'm always trying to get better.
And I hear that, man. I respect that. And honestly, that's what it's all about. Just because you're old doesn't mean you got to stop. You got to
Right.
keep growing. You got to you got to keep challenging yourself.
Yeah, I think like once you stop enjoying it, I think a big part of it is just not making money. You have to enjoy what you're doing. You know,
Mhm.
you're not enjoying it, then I think it's time to stop or find something else.
No, that's real. That's real. I feel like we all. How can I say this? There are some barbers that will be barbers for the rest of their life because that's what they
Right.
chose. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But there are some people that in life that you just some things just change.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you probably have different, and other aspirations. Like me, if let's say I get to like your age, like 40, like 50, I'm like, you know what? That's it.
Right.
50, I'm gonna go ahead and start coaching basketball now because that's something else that I love. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now, and will I ever be done cutting? Probably not. I'll just to be honest with you, I'll probably always cut hair until I
Yeah.
really can't hold a clipper or something, or my hands is shaking. Like,
Yeah. I think I'll do it until like I physically can't do it anymore.
right, right.
I know it's what I enjoy, and I mean for me, like talking
Therapy.
every day, it's like therapy. Like
Yeah, it's definitely therapy, and it's like
yeah.
it's just one of those things. So I
Right.
definitely think that's dope, Jason. I really think that you can easily do it, man. You're
Yeah.
on the path, my man. Challenge yourself to 100. People over here trying to challenge 50 clients in a week, and then my man doing 80. That's what's up, though.
Yeah,
You
but
can come up with a book. You don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
realize
man.
it.
Like I said, I've been doing this a long, long, long time. It takes a long time, So everybody who gets frustrated, it happens. You just gotta stick with it, and you
Mhm.
gotta be consistent. And it's not all about just giving a good haircut. You gotta be sociable. You gotta know how to communicate with people. There's a lot
Yeah,
involved in barbering than just cutting hair. There's a lot more. You know.
right, right. Like, cause who wants to get a haircut from a jerk all the time?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Not
I
me.
probably have some clients who come to me just for the conversation. You know.
Right, right.
And they become friends. I have a lot of clients who come in weekly. I see those people more than I do my own family sometimes. You
Yeah,
know,
it's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
it's kind of a cool thing to be able to form relationships with people like that.
It is, and I appreciate you, man. I really do for taking the risk coming on live. Everybody else was scared. It's like, nah, but
Yeah,
it's okay. But I appreciate it though, man. If you don't try that golden ticket, it's okay. But I definitely think that would be a dope
but
thing to do.
just like I said, I'll try anything. That's my main goal. But I won't keep you anymore. But I just want to let you know again. You're doing a great job with all the stuff you're doing with the Clipper reviews, and you know just keep it going, man. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
You too, man. Take care of yourself.
All right, thank you. Yeah, he's dope. Jason's dope. Cool guy. Honestly, he's probably somebody we could all look up to because it's the longevity. It's the it's the longevity. I don't even know. Like a lot of us don't probably realize that it does take that. It takes time, and we want stuff like this, like automatic. But It's not that fast all the time, y'all. If you love it, you'll continue to do it. That's the best way I could put it. Work ethic is missing from the younger generation. Yeah, they want AI to do everything. They want a now. I like AI for business marketing strategies, uh, implementations, SOPs. Like it's more so that stuff. I don't want AI to. I don't even want AI to create. This is just me. And how can I say this? I've seen people already use AI for like ads. I'm not doing AI for ads, y'all. I'm not. I know people that are using AIs for like to respond back to people and stuff like that. Now, depending, I'll be honest with you, depending on how big Divine Hair Studios get, we might have to get to that because clearly I'm only one person. But I there's some things I like about AI, some things I'm like, nah, I'm good. We ain't doing that. Um, okay, you got it. Okay, cool. But yeah, give give the address. What do you mean give the address? Oh, if you want to go live, this is it right here. I thought I put it up. I thought I put it up. When will you be going live next? Oh, to the shop. Oh, okay. When Sunday Night Lives, I go live every Sunday Night Live at 10. How did you do the sound effects? The sound effects. So
This is a Rodecaster Pro 2. It's right over here. It's nice. This thing is dope. I don't even do everything that it can do, but see, I don't like that one because that make me remind like remember Jerry Spring and they had that button.
I couldn't stand that button. But nah, this thing can do a lot of stuff. I just use it for the basic. Yeah. Celeste, that was amazing. Hopefully that was very like motivational and that made y'all like want to keep going. You know what I mean? Um but yeah, y'all can use that golden ticket rule too. I mean, to me, I definitely think it's a dope because you know what? When you do that with a client really feels like, yo, concise, you respect me like that. You care enough to what I think, who wanna, rock with you. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah. So I appreciate him doing that. And yeah, Neil said it's spot on to the shop. With Divine Hair Studios, they can Google that for Jason to get the extra 5 heads. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him, see if I can get it so we can tag it on my Osmo Pocket when I do this Opus clip. Can you do a live tomorrow? Uh I can on IG. I usually do go on IG and just go live randomly. So if you want to follow me on IG, this is my information as well. It's basically all the same, y'all. I try to keep it all like in a nice, healthy flow. And I'm gonna take that TikTok joint off soon. I don't even know if uh if TikTok gonna be TikToking, that much anymore. But come on, y'all. What are some other challenges? We all had different levels. His level was from 80 to 100. What are some other challenges? And hopefully y'all took some of the notes that I already gave y'all. But other than the ones that we heard, what are some other challenges? I could tell y'all one of mine is I have a schedule to work out in a sense, but it's like not as healthy as I would like it to be because all I know out of 7 days I need to go to the gym 4 times. Even though, even even though that's good, it's not a schedule like Monday, Tuesday, rest, Wednesday, Thursday, rest, Friday, go, or Saturday. It ain't even like that. So that's something I know I need to work on because I can go for 4 times, but it's like whenever I find a gap, and there's nothing wrong with finding a gap, but I still want to learn how to be more structured in that too. I can't go live right now because it's too late, but I could join if you ever do an early live. Got you. I got you. Anybody else want to go live? Let me see. Do we have somebody else? Looks like I got another. Any questions? Any questions? I'm not going to pressure y'all to go live. Any questions? I get it. Not everybody is comfortable with being on video, being seen and stuff like that. I get it. It took y'all might not believe so, but it took me some time too. I just don't care. I'll be honest with y'all. Like I don't care what other people really think about me. And in a sense of I feel like it's going to affect me to the point like I still don't know how to be myself. Like it's that for me. Like you can say whatever you want. And I'm like, okay. Now, my wife, my daughter, that's something completely different. But I respect y'all, I care for y'all. But if people judge me and don't know me, then I mean, that's just what people do. So I don't really care. When I started going live, if y'all looked at any of my not live, but just having a YouTube, if y'all look at any of my vlogs before I start doing product reviews, y'all probably cringe. Y'all probably I was so proud. Like I was so proud, like, yo, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like the footage was terrible, camera was it was just terrible. Lighting was terrible. I just didn't care. I just wanted to be on YouTube. I just wanted to do it. So but look now. I mean, not to say I got fancy, but I got more intentional. I got very more like intentional in what I'm doing. So the candle matters. Like I go candle shopping, and that's a real thing. I go candle shopping. Like this stuff is intentional. I might switch out that plant though and get a real one. Like I've been really thinking about trying to have a green thumb in a sense, but we'll see. I also want to get involved in my community. As I told you before, I do more women these days in specialty / premium services. Yeah. So in your community, you do like specialty premium services. So like what in your community is a place where like women go that it's like they gotta keep up with themselves. You know what I mean? Like either two places. Like sometimes it might be interesting to do, two extremes. Go to a place that's like where they got to keep up with themselves, and go to a place where it's like these people, these women, they never experience your type of service. And if you was able to just offer somebody that experience, so sometimes that's what we're doing. We're offering them something that they had never experienced before. So you go to places like that and volunteer, that would be crazy. I volunteered at a men's shelter, and though some of these guys seems inter- interested, but it seems to be difficult to volunteer. Got you. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like if you're focused more on um women, then I would just try to stay focused on that. Who can you help? Who can you help and who can you elevate? Like I would try that. I've been to a men's shelter. Well, was it a men's shelter? Nah, it was like a place where all the men went, and my church, me and the men's ministry, we went there at this park. We had our clothes, we brought pizza, we did some stuff, we talked and we conversated with them and stuff like that. Like that type of impact is definitely needed, just period. Even beyond the chair, y'all. Like it has nothing to do with haircut services, but just being, a part of your community and where you're helping is a great impact. You can all do that. As a group with your shop. If it's just you, then get some people to rock with you and do what you got to do, man, to help your community elevate. I'm definitely gonna join the live next time. I have my mic set up, so I'm for sure gonna join next live. Respect, respect. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind adding this. I don't mind doing this again. If y'all gonna get on, you know what I mean. I thought I'd do something like fun, something different. I do men and women. I just thought it would be easy enough to volunteer at a shelter, but not really. They seem to have a lot of red tape. Yeah, it's yeah, see, me personally, I mean, I've learned, especially like, through my church, is like, call these shelters, talk to some of the people, and go about it that way. What we offered was them to come to the church and we service them there. So we'll probably be doing that soon because it is cold and we got to service our community. I'll put this back up one more time. If you want to go live, let me know. Don't be scared. It's okay. But if you don't want to go live, you want something to talk about, you have any questions, just let me know. Why do I hear my wife laughing upstairs? Yeah. Next week it will be I'm going to be talking about some stuff. I do have another product review coming out. Um it should be tomorrow. Is it hard to break through just because you're independent? Is what hard to break through? Is it hard to break through just because you're independent? What do you mean by that? Break through what? And I also have my what's today, 12th? I gotta do a video tomorrow. Mm. What I was gonna say, challenge. I got a challenge coming out this month. I can't wait to see what y'all say about that. Next time you're talking tools, we'll definitely go live again. I just saw on Instagram that JL, you mean JRL is coming out with a new model of the Onyx. Can't wait for that one. Yeah, where'd you see it at? Y'all mighty, y'all mighty quiet this evening. I think outside the box and I try different things, but I wonder if I get sidelined because I'm independent, but it'd be volunteering or working a show. Seems like people like or prefer a big company. Mm. Mm. Well, I'm independent. And here what I say. CTB is independent. Divine Hair Studios is not. But CTB, Concise the Barber, is independent. Um, I don't know if it's hard to break through. I honestly think continue to stay authentic and whatever that you really like or what you rock with, invest in. That's that to me, I just stay the course when it comes to that. Like I don't know because okay, so here's here's where I'm at with it. Let's say if I want to go out in the service, a community, and I want to get some haircuts done. It's just me as the barber. But it was me, another barber that I knew that owned the shop, and we got somebody else. All three different barber shops because we all cared about the same thing. I think it's just more so, even though that you're independent, you can still got to find your tribe to see, who really cares about what you care about. And it's kind of easy to do it, especially if we have if the okay, let's say you want to volunteer at a certain community building place and their name is uh why Nate? Their name is uh Lexi something. If you go on their and their Instagram and they post a lot of stuff and you see, a lot of stuff they're doing for the community and you see other stylists that's in your area that likes the same posts and or they might be in the pictures, like that's another way of connecting as well. You get what I'm saying? So you go like, hey, I noticed that you've been doing this, da da da. That seems great. I want to help here as well. How can I start? Like to me, you could take the real humble service, approach, or you can take the leadership role approach and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Wonder if anybody's interested. I know we're all from different places, but I definitely think it'll help the community. Like you can go that route with it too. Correct. You don't. So create one. I understand that. I didn't have a tribe either, but I created a tribe. I put myself out there. I created content and I created a tribe I call Concise Family. Um, even out here, if I do stuff, it's because people know who I am. You know what I mean? Because I'm just being genuinely myself and I just put myself out there. You got to put yourself out there. That's the only way you can find out who will connect with you. Yo, that was crazy. I'm sorry. All right, Neil, good night, man. I appreciate you hopping on, bro. Any questions? Any questions? Anybody want to go live? Let's go live. Sometimes I'll be wondering, like, I'll be getting some, I'll be getting some comments. I'll be wondering, like, why these people don't show up on the live? Come on the live. We can have conversations on the live, like a real conversation. Okay. Nah, I don't know if people scared. I don't think it's people scared. Sometimes I just feel like people don't know uh how to be like social. Like I'm not doing nothing different. Like if y'all was around y'all family, y'all be talking the same way I'm talking. All right, so if y'all don't have anything else, like I said, I do appreciate that the time that y'all do take out to be on this live. I would like to share something with y'all real quick before we get going. If nobody else has no more questions, I want to show y'all something that I'm working on. Most likely be tomorrow. Working on this video right here. This is coming out most likely tomorrow. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I have an interesting take. And I knew I would. I knew I would. Once I seen the shorty, I was like, okay. All right. So this is what I gotta say. Nothing crazy bad, but it's just a different take on these two clippers. I haven't, I believe I seen. I don't know if somebody did this video or not, but I seen some reviews where people were talking about, these two. But me personally, I have a like not a special announcement, but it's just a different take when it comes to these Stylecraft and Gamma clippers. Both dope, but we definitely gonna talk about it. Y'all gonna probably see that tomorrow morning, maybe if not afternoon, like 3:00. So, but other than that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. We only been on here for an hour. I appreciate that. Look, y'all, I understand that it's everybody's at different levels when it comes to their barbering career, their just hair industry career. And please, the challenges are honestly, they're not a bad thing. They're a good thing because that means you're still striving for something. Just take out the time, really reflect, really where you're at. Be honest with yourself. Have I applied everything that I have learned? If not, then start there. Apply everything that you have learned and then go from there. Write down a to-do list every day. Map out what you're going to do, how you're going to execute it, and all that stuff. I gave y'all some marketing tools that y'all can use if you have not used them already. A few people said some other things in the chat. There's nothing wrong with those either. But continue to reach for something because it's when we stop reaching is where we kind of flatline. So I appreciate y'all, man. Continue to level up. It's 2025, man. No excuses. Apply the knowledge. And that was and that is what we call wisdom, is when you apply the knowledge that you have learned. So I pray that we all get to a level of just wisdom. And honestly, it's it's only up from there. I'm gonna see this, and then we're gonna get going. My teacher said when you move the clipper on the side of the fast, it cuts less hair when you move it slow. My teacher said when you move the clipper on the side of the fast, I think I understand what you're saying, and I don't know. I guess that depends on. I mean, that depends on a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. This is a great idea with the call and tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Next time, y'all be ready. We'll do it again next week. You know what I mean? Make sure that y'all ain't in y'all pajamas and chilling OD with some popcorn and ice cream and all that jazz. But next time, next week, Lord willing, Sunday Night Live at 10. We're gonna go live and have a Q&A. We're gonna talk about some stuff. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take it easy.